The time is now 8:30. We were supposed to leave Philadelphia at 8:40. Our train is on an hour delay, which delays us by a lot to get into New York, because we definitely have plans with friends, but it's okay, we are flexible.
The hardest part about navigating the train station is making sure you are actively watching the train board and listening to the announcements. Trains are not assigned tracks until they arrive at the station, and if your train is delayed, you'll notice it on the board.
The downside about coming out of a popular train station is they don't tell you where to sit, they don't tell you what car to go to on a regional rail. You just gotta find a seat and pray that you have some overhead space for your suitcases.
We arrived in New York 2 hours late, and we kind of rushed a bit to make up lost time so we could meet up with our friends for lunch. But our first priority was to obtain our 7-day Metro Transit card, then drop our bags off at the hotel luggage area. Surprisingly, our hotel room was available for early check-in.
Hello, New York City!
Now that we're finally situated, we can meet up with our friends at the famous Stardust Diner, where they have a singing wait staff. The menu is a bit pricey for the options that they offer, but you're really just paying for the entertainment. Fun fact, if they opened a location in Indianapolis, I'd totally apply to work every weekend shift. I love to sing a good show tune or Disney song. After an entertaining lunch, we hopped on the train to head to see some of New York's cultural neighborhoods. Today we visited Little Italy and Chinatown. After a few hours of exploring, we finally get to our main attraction that puts us all the way back to the days of Prohibition. Speakeasy bars are such a fun experience. You really don't know how to get there because they're so incognito. The bar we're currently at used the disguise as an old toy factory. I totally sent Sean down those stairs first just to make sure it was safe. Once inside, you'll find lavish furniture and hear swanky jazz music. Maybe dress up a bit when you go though. I felt a bit out of place wearing my casual jeans. All drinks are served in teacups to disguise our illegal drinks. That way they can pose as just harmless cups of hot tea. Man, this bartender made a mean, strong drink.
Pinkies up as I drink my liquor. Not even 5 minutes of walking past our hotel, we come to Two Brothers Pizza, home of the dollar slice of pizza. And after you spend like $70 on just like lunch, that dollar piece of pizza, I'm ready for it.
In a city as expensive as New York, you can't go wrong with dollar pizza. Not only was our hotel within walking distance of Dollar Pizza, it was within walking distance of the famous Times Square. So with that, this is where we'll end our night.
And when you're ready to get out of the city, make sure you come down to Battery Park where you can see the waterfront, the boats. You'll be able to catch the boat to take the ferry over to the Governor's Island. You'll also be able to catch the ferry over to see Lady Liberty. While you're waiting for your cruise to leave, there are also options for dining. There are small canteen options, but also behind us, there is a full-scale restaurant, which I don't know what time it opens. It probably opens up around lunchtime. It's about 9:30 in the morning right now. Also, make sure you bring a hat. It's hot. If you are interested in coming to do the Statue of Liberty Ellis Island tour, make sure you bring a mask. Masks are still required. You don't have to wear them as you walk through the line, but you do have to wear them on the boat.
There is a security screening area very similar to the screening setup at the airport or other federal buildings, just to ensure the safety of all guests. Please be patient during this process. After going through 2 queue lines and the security checkpoint, you'll notice an additional crowded staging area. This is where you'll wait for your ferry to arrive. good luck boarding. It's a very crowded process.
After you make it through security, there is a queue line where you may or may not need to fight like a Spartan to get onto the boat. Then once you board the boat, you're able to find a seat or stand or sit on the life jacket bucket like us. There's also snacks. And of course, you have the miraculous view right in front of you of New York City.
They have restrooms too.
What'd you say?
They have restrooms too.
There are restrooms on the boat.
Important.
Very important. Am I even on vacation if I didn't get on a boat? Hello, Lady Liberty. Even though the statue is very accessible via ferry, it is a lot of walking. So be prepared and have your best walking shoes on because it does take about 2 to 3 minutes to walk to the Statue of Liberty herself.
Once you're done sightseeing at Liberty Island, make sure you stop over at Ellis Island to learn more about early American immigration.
The Ellis Island Museum is massive. I don't even know where to start. I mean, it says go left, go right, go up, go down, 2 different theaters. I think I could be here all day. I cannot be here all day, so we have to plan this out very strategically.
Once we were done with Ellis Island, we were heading back to Battery Park. Look at those clouds, and guess who didn't bring her umbrella?
You know how I always say, I've got my umbrella. The one time I don't bring an umbrella, I actually need it. And I am not okay. It's pouring, we are soaked.
We quickly hop on the train, change clothes, and grab our umbrellas because it's time for us to head to Queens.
We're dry this time around, but we've got umbrellas. Never leaving home without it again because it is still raining. Hello, Mets fans. We are currently at a baseball game at Citi Field in Queens, New York. We are going to see a Mets game. Ironically, we accidentally bought the wrong shirts. We bought Yankee shirts because we thought that was the only team.
Whoa, she accidentally bought them.
I did, and we had to go spend another $30 on each shirt just so we could fit in and enjoy the game. Note to all baseball fans, selfie sticks like this are not acceptable. I now have to pay $12 to lock it away because it costs like $70 in real life. So I'm just gonna bite the bullet, pay the $12. If you have a car, that's great. You can lock it in your car. If you don't have a car like us, we're on the subway. I gotta pay $12. Sucks.
The Mets Stadium is fabulous. This is actually my 4th Major League Baseball stadium.
Cheap seats. We like them cheap so we can buy more beer.
That's right.
Go Mets!
The best part about going to Major League games is the crowd interaction, the food, and of course, this next part.
We had such a good time. They did not win. They lost by a lot. But it was a ton of fun. I totally recommend you want to get out the city. I think I have a ton of things on the video that get you out of the city. I think they're singing Elton John right now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like we can hear them singing. That's wild. But we're gonna jump on the subway before the game is over because it's gonna be crowded with so many people. I can't believe we've done so much already and we still have 2 days left in New York. Ready for some dollar pizza?
Yeah.
We love that dollar pizza place. It's like a block away from the hotel. Fabulous. So right now we're going to the ferry area so we can go over to Governor's Island where we're gonna ride some tandem bikes. So we boarded the 10:40 a.m. It's Saturday morning. We boarded the 10:40 a.m. ferry over to Governor's Island. And what that means is it's free. Usually it's about $4, so $8 round trip. Or is it $4 round trip? I don't know. It costs money to come over to Governor's Island, but because we came early, it is free. So definitely come early. Not because it's free, but also because it's not as hot.
There are tons of activities to choose from on Governor's Island. You can go glamping, enjoy their spa, go have a meal at one of their beach clubs, kayak, go fishing, or of course, like us, we're going biking.
Tandem biking.
Yeah.
Hey, we got brakes. And it worked. Oh, this is so nice. Look at this. Sean had to boot me out of the driver's seat because I can't vlog and steer. I was trying, but it wasn't very successful. So here on Governor's Island, there are actual glamping opportunities. And if you don't know what glamping is, it is glamorous camping. And you have views of, not sure what body of water this is, what little harbor, New York Harbor, and the Statue of Liberty. Also, Manhattan is right behind us. This is fun. This is gorgeous. There's also a day spa here. So we saw a lot of people in bathing suits. Where are we going? Why are we serpentining? What is happening, Sean? Don't flip us over. Sean!
I'm not going to. I like how you're trying to steer.
Yes, I'm trying. So I have a fake steering wheel and I'm trying to auto correct him as he like tries to flip us over. This is hard. Actually, it's not hard. I'm dramatic. It's actually really, these are so nice.
They're really nice, yeah.
Yeah, they are.
I don't think you rented though. It looks like they're actual like.
No, it's a hotel.
Oh, it's a hotel.
I looked at it. Yeah, if we didn't have accommodations already, we would have ended up here. There they are. Free kayaking, that's so worth it. You only pay like $4. In our case, nothing to come over. That's amazing. You can go kayaking for the free. Then when you get off the bikes and you're tired like we are, or you've worked up a sweat, you can have no regrets when you come to get a beverage and look at the city skyline.
Get up at the kitchen. Where's the kitchen at?
Over there.
Oh, they salted that.
I think it's $100 for a day spa pass, which, trust me, I think it's so worth it. Just to get away and relax and chill. Sometimes you just need a vacation from your vacation. Because my vacations are ripping and running, and I think I needed that day spa, but whoops. They were all sold out, so that sucks. Let's see if I can get you guys a sneak peek of it. There are outdoor pools, and it's all like right behind me. I can only really see people standing around in bathrobes. The bathrobes are complimentary. Like, oh, gosh, I can't even get in. It's one of those things that you should book way ahead of time so you don't end up like me, just wishing you could get in the club. Now I'm just waiting outside. We just walked past the fence that really lets you see what's inside. The pools overlook the city, guys. Look at this.
There are more things offered with the spa pass, but the pool is what we could actually see.
If you have a climber in your household like I do, make sure you bring them over to the community boulder. Sean loves bouldering, so of course we weren't going to pass up this opportunity for him to boulder a little bit. They did say that it has certain levels of difficulty, so I'm very curious to see him get to the top, or we'll see if this is just for children. Stay tuned. It's for children? He thinks it's for children. Let's see if he can make it to the top. Would you say it's for kids?
It is definitely for children.
Now jump. No, just kidding. Please don't. We're on vacation. There's an old prison from the 1800s on Governor's Island that you're able to walk around. It is super hot today, so I'm trying to like stay in the shade as much as possible. There we go. But you can kind of walk around. They have the placards just to tell you a little bit of information. Sean's actually walking around. I'm not much of a history buff. I'll take in the sights, but I'm not reading the placards. And now it's time for us to go home. And then we go on vacation in another 2 weeks. Are you excited?
In 2 weeks, yeah.
Actually, I'm really excited to go home. I haven't been home in 2 weeks, so I need home.
This has been another Candid Cami Travels video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on our next adventure.